Hello, I'm Tactical Pascal, welcome to the channel. I hope this finds you all safe and well. Now, in my last video, I showed you how to start up taxi and takeoff in the A-10C in DCS World. This one is going to be how to get safely back on the ground. Then we'll move on to weapons and all that cool stuff. Anyway, let's get cracking. So here we are on the A10 down in the South Atlantic at Mount Pleasant. So what we're going to do is line up with the runway and get down to about 2,000 feet. So the runway heading here is 100, so I want to be between 250 knots to 300 knots. So I'm going to put the speed on as I descend down. Okay, there's runway heading, passing 2,500. There's 24, 23, that's good for the speed there. We'll arrest the acceleration. So our initial approach, we want to be 2,000 feet between 250 and 300 knots. So there's 2,000 feet, so we'll stop our descent there. I'm going to fly down to the end of the runway. Then we're going to brake left. So the heading of the runway is 100. The reciprocal of that on a compass is 280 degrees. So we'll do a 45-degree left-hand turn, maintaining the speed. And sorry, slowing down slightly. So we want to be between 200 and 250 as we get to downwind. So we'll start turning now. 45 degrees, maintaining 2,000 feet, letting the speed come off a little bit, just let it naturally fall as we turn. Want that to be between 200 and 250. Now we're rolling around to 280. We're passing 3.5. Passing 3.4, 60 degrees to go. Speed's looking good, 40 degrees to go. Keeping that nose up, so we maintain the height. I've dropped a little bit, 70 odd feet. Then passing 290, beginner rollout. There onto 280. So we look to the left, we should see a runway. There she blows. Now when the end of the runway passes my wingtip, I'm going to start the next part of the turn. So I want to start slowing down now to about 220. And then when I turn onto the base leg, I want to descend to about 1,200 feet. And I want to get to 150 knots. And I want to get the gear out, and the speed brakes will come out now as I do this turn to about 40%. So there's 230. We're slightly below our 2,000 feet, but that's fine because we're going to be descending now anyway. So continuing over, looking left. Okay, we're past the runway, so we're going to descend now. Speed brake's coming out. There she goes. 5 degrees nose down. As we pass 200, I'm going to put the gear out. Silence the warning. And then put the flaps down to the landing position. And we're just watching our turn as we go down. So we'll descend down at about 5 degrees nose down. Maintain that turn. Doesn't need to be as aggressive as our 45-degree turn from earlier because obviously we're much slower, we've got a much tighter turning circle. Putting the speed on now to maintain about 145. Continuing round, there's the runway, so I'm just going to correct by rolling out the heading slightly. And then nose down, there's 1,000 feet as we're getting ready to turn on to final. Keep it 5 degrees nose down, 140 is good. Keep her coming left to line up for landing.
Altitude, altitude.
Betty's altitude, we're very slightly high. I can see one papillite. We'll catch the second one in a second. Maintain, there's the second one, so we're on glide slope. And we just position our flight path marker where we want to touch down, so I want to go just beyond the piano keys. 140 is alright for the speed, so as we cross the threshold, I'm coming off. And I'm just going to let the aircraft sink onto the runway and touch down, let it roll for the speed, and then gently apply the brakes. That's how we land the A-10C. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you haven't already, click that like and subscribe button and join me in the next video when I finally get cracking with some weapons in this wonderful module. It really is fantastic. Well, that about does it. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Tactical Pascal out.